Hello everyone, my name is Afiq Daniel. I am from AP2293D. Today I will talk about why obesity is a common disease nowadays. What is obesity? Obesity is a complex chronic disease with several causes that lead to excessive body fat and sometimes poor health. Body fat itself is not a disease, of course, but when your body have too much extra fat, it can change the way it functions. These, these changes these changes are progressive, can worsen over time, and they can lead to adverse health effects. Healthcare providers commonly use the body mass index, which is BMI, to define obesity in general populations. The BMI measures average body weight against average body height. As a generalization, healthcare provider associates a BMI of 30 or higher with obesity. Although BMI has its limitations, it's an easily measurable indicator and can help alert you to obesity-related health risks. As we all know, obesity is a common disease for today's generation. There are a lot of reasons why obesity become a common disease nowadays. What is the reason that make obesity a common disease? One of the reasons is lack of physical activity. Lack of physical activity is another important factor related to obesity. Many people have jobs that involve sitting at the desk for most of the day. They also rely on their cars rather than walking or cycling. People nowadays, especially young people, tend to watch TV, browse the internet, and play computer games and rarely take regular exercise. If they are not active enough, they do not use the energy provided by the food they eat, and the extra energy they consume is stored by the body as fat. The Department of Health and Social Care recommends that adults do at least 150 minutes of exercise activity such as cycling or fast walking every week. This can be broken down into smaller periods. For example, you can exercise for 30 minutes a day for 5 days a week. The next reason is unhealthy diet. People tend to eat out at fast food restaurants more often than they should. In result of this, they have less control over how much fat, sugar, and salts are in the food they are eating. Fast food restaurants are also staying open until late night. With these restaurants staying open late, it really accommodates the food craving that people may have no matter what time of the day it may be. These fast food restaurants also encourage supersizing your meal for a better deal, which adds more unnecessary calories and it proved to be cheaper. People nowadays want to save some money, so they feel that it is better even though it is really harmful for their health. Fast food restaurants are very common choices for families because they are so busy and do not have time to sit down and eat a home cooked meal. So they stop and get something quick. Plus, we also have food delivery such as Food Panda and GrabFood that makes people easier to order their food without going out. This makes it more easier for them to order foods at any time. Malaysia has the highest prevalence of obesity among adults in Southeast Asia. This is a chart of percentage of people getting obesity and overweight. In 2019, National Health and Mobility Survey, 30.4% of our adults were reported to be overweight and 19.7% reported to be obese. Obesity is a risk factor for non-communicable disease like type 2 diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and several cancers such as breast, large intestine, pancreas, and kidney cancers. In conclusion, obesity is a dangerous disease that may lead to death. We should take care of our health and lifestyle so that we will not get obesity. Obesity can be treated by having a good lifestyle, such as eating a calorie controlled food and do enough activity to burn the fat that we gain. Thank you. That's all from me.